Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bats take over an NBA arena, the wildest NBA moments. Rondo puts the three up, high, and it's off. But don't go anywhere, because you're about to take a wild ride through basketball's strangest and most unbelievable moments. I'm counting down the 10 wildest moments in NBA history, and if you stick around until the very end, you'll see a fan versus NBA player incident so shocking it left the entire arena frozen in disbelief. And yes, the Bats are back. I knew it was going to happen. It was only a matter of time. Bats invade an NBA arena. We begin with one of the strangest moments ever witnessed on a basketball court. The night Bats took over an NBA arena. It was a regular season matchup between the San Antonio Spurs and the Sacramento Kings. The arena was buzzing, the players were locked in, and everything seemed completely normal, until it wasn't. Just minutes into the game, a sudden commotion broke out. Fans started pointing toward the ceiling. Players looked up in confusion. And then it happened. A swarm of bats began flying down from the rafters. No one expected it. Chaos erupted instantly. Players ducked and dodged as bats swooped across the court. Referees tried to keep order. Fans gasped as the winged intruders circled the arena, completely ignoring the fact that an NBA game was supposed to be happening. The game had to be stopped. Arena staff rushed into action, but removing bats from a packed stadium is no easy task. The creatures darted effortlessly through the air, almost as if they were enjoying the chaos they created. Eventually, pest control experts were called in, and after a tense delay, the bats were safely removed. The game resumed, but no one in that building would ever forget what they had just witnessed. It was a powerful reminder that no matter how controlled or professional the environment may seem, nature always has the final say. When an earthquake ended an NBA game. Now let's move from bats to the ground literally shaking beneath everyone's feet. Excitement filled the air as fans gathered to watch Zion Williamson and R.J. Barrett, two of the most hyped young stars in basketball. Even LeBron James was in attendance, adding to the electric atmosphere. The game started off exactly as fans hoped. Zion exploded with a powerful dunk. R.J. answered with a smooth three-pointer. It felt like the beginning of a special night. Then, without warning, the unexpected struck. The arena began to shake. "We're experiencing an earthquake right now," the announcer said, his voice cutting through the confusion. Scoreboards swayed. Players froze. Fans looked around in fear as the tremor rippled through the building. Officials immediately made the decision to stop the game and evacuate the arena. Safety came first. The earthquake, part of the seismic activity common in the region, turned what was supposed to be a showcase of young talent into a moment of pure uncertainty. It was another reminder that some things, no matter how advanced technology becomes, cannot be controlled. Dennis Rodman kicks a cameraman. If nature isn't angry enough, let's talk about someone who definitely was. Dennis Rodman. Rodman was known for many things: his rebounding, his defense, his colorful hair, and his unpredictable personality. But during one game, his emotions boiled over in a way no one expected. In the heat of the moment, Rodman lashed out and kicked a cameraman near the court. The cameraman was injured, Rodman was ejected, and the league took swift action. It was one of those moments that reminded everyone just how intense emotions can become during competition. Despite incidents like this, Rodman remains one of the most iconic figures in NBA history, both for his brilliance on the court and his chaotic presence off it. Shaq flies into the crowd. Few players have ever been as physically dominant as Shaquille O'Neal. Standing over 7 feet tall and weighing more than 300 pounds, Shaq was unstoppable, but even legends have moments that go wrong. During a game in the late 1990s, Shaq chased a loose ball near the sideline. In a desperate effort to save it, he launched himself toward the stands. The crowd gasped. Shaq flew into the seats, narrowly missing fans who scrambled out of the way. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt, but the moment was terrifying. The incident led the NBA to rethink safety measures around courtside seating, proving that even hustle plays can come with serious risks. Charles Barkley's spitting incident. In 1991, Charles Barkley was one of the league's biggest stars, and one of its most outspoken personalities. During a heated game, Barkley got into a verbal exchange with a fan. Overcome by emotion, he reacted in the worst possible way. He spat, aiming for the heckler, but missed. Instead, it landed on a young girl sitting nearby. The arena fell silent. The NBA fined Barkley heavily, and the incident became one of the darkest moments of his career. Though Barkley later expressed regret and sought forgiveness, the moment remains a permanent stain on NBA history, when an NBA arena flooded. Yes, this actually happened. During a game, smoke from fireworks accidentally triggered a water cannon inside the arena. Within seconds, thousands of gallons of water poured down from above. Broadcasters were stunned. Fans were soaked. The court turned into chaos. The game had to be stopped as staff worked to regain control of the situation. It was one of the most bizarre interruptions ever seen in professional sports. Kermit Washington and Rudy Tomjanovich. One of the most infamous fights in NBA history occurred in 1977. During a scuffle, Rudy Tomjanovich rushed in to break things up. In the confusion, Kermit Washington threw a punch that changed everything. Tomjanovich suffered severe injuries, and the incident shocked the entire sports world. The NBA responded with serious suspensions and new rules. It was a turning point that forced the league to address on-court violence more seriously. Latrell Sprewell chokes his coach. In 1997, during a Warriors practice, Latrell Sprewell lost control. After an argument with coach P.J. Carlesimo, Sprewell attacked him in a moment that stunned everyone present. The NBA suspended Sprewell for an entire year, and his reputation never fully recovered. It remains one of the most shocking acts of player misconduct in league history. Vernon Maxwell breaks a fan's jaw. We end with one of the most infamous fan-player confrontations ever. In 1995, Vernon "Mad Max" Maxwell was repeatedly heckled by a fan during a game in Portland. Eventually, Maxwell snapped. He ran into the stands and struck the fan, resulting in serious injury. The NBA suspended Maxwell and fined him heavily. Though he later helped the Rockets win championships, this moment became a cautionary tale about how quickly emotions can spiral out of control. Final thoughts. And those are the 10 wildest moments in NBA history. Proof that anything can happen when emotions, pressure, and unpredictability collide. If you want more stories like this, click one of the videos on your screen right now. Because in the NBA, the unexpected is always just one moment away. Basketball.